5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What happened to breakfast in bed?
I know, and what happened to dressing up on airplanes and handwritten thank you notes?
We're all ready to be dazzled.
This program will liquefy your brain.
And, hire a decorator to come in here quick, because, damn.
You are no longer part of the system. You are above the system, over it, beyond it. We're them. We're they.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. David Prouse, the actor best known for playing Darth Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy, has passed away at the age of 85. Prouse was a former bodybuilder who had a series of roles as monsters and villains before being invited by George Lucas to audition for the roles of Vader and Chewbacca. He chose Vader, and when asked why, replied, "Everyone remembers the villain." Prouse was in the Vader suit for much of the Sith Lord's screen time and even got to speak his lines on set, though his voice was dubbed over with those of James Earl Jones in post-production. Rest in peace, David Prouse. Romain Grosjean was able to walk away from this horrible crash in Bahrain on Sunday.
And a big fire there as they exited out of turn 3, and that looks very nasty indeed, and unsurprisingly, that is a red flag. Now this is after turn 3, and you see Grosjean, one car out there, and then Grosjean to the right-hand side. Going
My God, it's torn the car in half. No wonder the fuel came out of it.
Yeah.
I said the fuel was in the middle of the car, and it's literally...
Whoa! And he's just gone straight across Daniel Kvyat there, as you can see.
That's extraordinary. Yeah.
Just the car...
It's gone through the barrier, you see. The car's gone through the barrier, and that's then been sort of used as a wrench, as it were, to literally rip the car in half.
Wow, there's Romain Grosjean.
Unbelievable.
That's just brilliant to see Romain sat in the medical car now and talking away. There was a tyre that came off and went over the barrier as well. And there's that tyre, as I said, that had gone leaping over the barrier and has ended up somewhere in the desert.
You can see the tethers have done some work because they're absolutely shredded, but they can't be infinitely strong. And the tethers holding the wheels on. Romain went with the front of the chassis underneath the barriers.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Well, the halo saved his life.
He's gone to the hospital now for the checkups and x-rays and things like this, but he has got minor burns, but he's conscious. He's on his way to the hospital, and I don't know more of it. I didn't speak with him direct. It's more important to get him to the hospital, but he's okay. If there is anything else, they just will find out in the hospital, but he's all right.
And now, things I've learned from Judge Judy.
All rise.
I went into the mechanic asking if he could look at my car to make sure everything's okay.
Okay.
And he said, you need new shocks.
Listen to me. Nobody brings their car into a mechanic and say, you know what? I came for my annual checkup for my car, Miss Colo. That doesn't happen. I am almost 3/4 of a century old, and I've had a lot of cars. The only time I bring my car in is when it's clunking or clinking or not running right. And I never knew anybody who brought a car to a mechanic that was running fine, that they didn't have trouble with, and said, could you please just look over my car and tell me if it's fine.
That's it for things I've learned from Judge Judy.
Well, Arizona has just certified their election results. Yet another loss for Trump in his attempts to thwart democracy. But hey, it's Arizona, so it's a dry loss. Joe Biden is scheduled to get his first intelligence briefing today. He'll be the first president in 4 years to read one. Cyber Monday, not for me. If you haven't given someone a forearm shiver to save $99 off a $1,600 television, it just doesn't feel like you've earned it. Over the weekend, we celebrated Red Saturday. That's where you spend part of your morning wiping up all the blood from the electronics you purchased on Black Friday. A Florida man has posted a video where he was thawing out the turkey in his backyard swimming pool, and the clip has gone viral. Something awful happened during Thanksgiving dinner with my family, too. I had Thanksgiving dinner with my family. Time for Nobody Gives a Happy birthday, Billy Idol. He's 65 today. He was given one slice of cake and then screamed, more, more, more. Hey, Steve Stevens, nobody gives a British Airways is investigating reports that a flight attendant has been offering sexual services between flights. Wow, talk about a layover. Hey, BA, nobody gives a And Mike Tyson says he smoked weed before the Roy Jones Jr. fight and threw 193 punches in 16 minutes. Good thing for Roy's ears that Tyson didn't get the munchies. Hey, carnivores, nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.